My name is Jonathan Martinez. I'm owner of LD Productions Videography, and I'd like to welcome our visitors, new members, and our seasoned members. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be recording testimonials from some of our current members on their BNI experience and how it's worked for them. BNI at its core is about members helping members, and these members also help clients. And when that synergy comes together, you've got a fantastic recipe for success. And our first person to speak on that is our resident realtor, Ann Carlson.
Morning. Every day I meet new home buyers, and before I can take them out, they have to be pre-qualified. So I call Pat Kepley. Then once we find a house, they all need to be inspected, so I call Jim Malvesto. And then if they need flooring or any updates in the house, I call Judy Trice. If the gutters are not on the house and they need them, then we call Bo Hartley. And any handyman projects, we call Jeff Ulrich. And of course, everybody needs insurance for their home, so we call Bo Berry. Thank you.
Thanks, Ann. I appreciate that information. Our chapter also has what's called power teams. These are certain groups of industries that are very cohesive when working together and refer work within a circle of their own industry. And Donna Arsenault is going to speak on that.
Morning, everyone. My name is Donna Arsenault. I'm with Republic Voice and Data. Yes, we created a business-to-business power team. We meet monthly for lunch. We talk about best practices in our businesses. We share referrals. We have done business expos together. We have visited customers together, field trips if you would. And we found that building our relationships in an extra meeting sense has really helped us.
Thanks, Donna. Our chapter, and really every BNI chapter, has access to what's called BNI Connect. BNI Connect is a resource that allows you to enter your information about your industry and connect with people out of city, out of state, out of the country, and that you can have work referred your way and be compensated for that as thank you for closed business. And we have someone with experience with that in our chapter, and that's Jeff Ulrich.
I put my profile on BNI Connect, and shortly thereafter I got a call from a BNI member in California who is a franchisor for Jazzercise, the fitness facility. They had a local facility here that needed some work, which I did for them. And then the new franchisees here wanted some personal work done. And today, as a matter of fact, we're finishing up a job that's going to generate over $15,000. So if you don't have your profile on BNI Connect, I would certainly encourage you to do so.
That's a lot of money you could be missing out on. And just to make it dig in a little deeper, we've got a contact here in BNI that has made a connection internationally through BNI Connect, and that's Verna Lichter.
Hi, I'm Verna Lichter with Energy Wellness Studio, and my soon-to-be brother-in-law, he's a voiceover in Brazil for video games, and he was hired by a company in the UK. Now they refuse to pay him. So I went through BNI Connect, and I found an attorney in the UK. And I put my soon-to-be brother-in-law in contact with him, and that attorney returned my email within the hour.
Thank you, Verna. BNI is also very select about the members that come into the chapter. You can't just walk in here and get a seat. You got to be good at what you do. And if there's anyone who's good at what they do in our chapter, it's Tom Finley.
My name's Tom Finley with We Love Logos. There's different tiers of referrals, and I was referred several years ago by a girl, the blonde hair, by the name of Donna Andrews, and she owned a place called Let's Eat. And it had nothing to do with her referral because she's former director of nursing. So what she did is she knew people in Pensacola, Florida that ran a company called Dancy and Associates, and I'm still dealing with them right now. And what they do is they go out and do nursing conventions nationwide. So I started doing business with them. I've had them about 6 years, and they're one of my top customers out there. Well, from that, I have one of my key sales reps right there. Her husband owns a company called Spectrum Systems. I now get 2 big orders from Spectrum Systems every year that amount to about $15,000 to $20,000. And he's got different people in his organization and the other reps that give me tier 2 and tier 3 referrals. Overall, with that whole group of people, and I have about 6 customers in Pensacola, Florida, I did about $36,000 last year in business from those referrals leading to other referrals. So great introductory referral to me, and really spread through the years.
Thanks, Tom. BNI is not free, but it's not expensive either. And depending on your industry, the returns may come maybe the following week right after you register, or it may come a little bit down the road. And we've got a couple of examples of that. One of those is Gabriel Mirnes.
Good morning, BNI guests. I'd like to talk about how quickly you can expect to get business out of here. Some people on commodity products or local markets like me, being the local director, expect to see business very quickly. And within 2 weeks of joining, already had business from several members in the chapter. And over the course of 6 months of doing business with about half the chapter, and already seeing that second and third level referrals into my local locations.
Thanks, Gabriel. Sue Prenderville, how about your business with printing?
Hi, I'm Sue Prenderville. I'm the commercial printer of the group. Immediately after joining, I started to get interest from current BNI members and started to print small things like business cards and flyers for members of the group. But as I'm gaining trust, people see the quality and customer service that we have. I'm starting to get more referrals as we go, so it's definitely working for us.
Thanks, Sue. And Brenton Parker, in your field of financials, that's a little bit unique. It's more of an intangible product. Could you share a little bit about that?
Thank you, Jonathan. As a financial advisor, it typically takes longer time to build the trust and rapport. You're working with someone's financial future, and it's a very important decision to be made. So as a financial advisor in the group, it's taking longer to build those relationships, but the trade-off is immense, and I'm building 20 and 30-year relationships with clients.
And finally, there's a member of our chapter who's been going along at a steady clip, but just recently has really revved up some awards, really revved up Thank You for Closed Business, and that's Judy Trice. Judy, could you share about your experience?
Hello, everybody. I'm Judy with G-Free Flooring America. Flooring can be one of the most expensive home improvements you can make. Some people are cautious, and some people are basically clueless. They have no idea what would be best suited for them, which is part of my job to help them get into the right product. The first time I walked into this room, I knew nobody. I was welcomed. The first few months were slow, but Direct to Success brought in Fast Tracker, which teaches you visibility, credibility, and profitability. You definitely cannot get to profitability without being visible and having credit, getting to know people. So again, my first few months were slow. However, this year I've been the top salesperson every month, and I've had a lot of nice sales with BNI, and I've totally enjoyed meeting everybody and getting to know everybody here. Thank you.
Thanks, Judy. And there are a lot of opportunities to network, to connect with other business owners, and really to educate yourself. One of the primary ways that we educate ourselves as members is through free audio recordings called podcasts. As a videographer, our company has produced both audio and video podcasts. And if you watch on-demand TV, you can consider it as on-demand radio. You can listen to whatever you want, whenever you want, to help you grow your BNI knowledge. There's also access to low-cost trainings and many networking events, both social and specifically designed for networking within BNI. As a result of these trainings, we have several members that have reached the top tier of their profession, whether it's with awards or with income generation on a monthly basis. The first of those is Joni Ann Newton over at Minnie of Wesley Chapel. Also, Ann Carlson of Keller Williams Realty. And Judy Trice of G. Fried Flooring. And there are many others, and you can be a part of that too, but you can't be if you don't join. So be sure to ask the right questions, connect with the person who invited you, and we have all the information you need to make an informed decision. Thanks for letting us share our testimonials with you.